Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Daily Crypto News. And today we're going to be talking about multiple coins, XLM, VeChain, XRP, and a couple of other things. So I think it's going to be a really interesting episode, but make sure you don't forget to press the like button and subscribe if you are enjoying these videos daily. And also, a question for today. What do you think is the best crypto ratio? Should you go 100% into crypto, 0% investing into other things? And then should you go 100% into VeChain or 100% into XRP, or what do you guys think? Give me some percentages down below. I'm going to read every single comment and hopefully reply to at least 95% of them. So if you have anything to say, put it down below and I will check it out. The first time I made this video, because of course I redo them a couple of times to make sure I got the best quality content, I was having a full story about European blockchain development and financial services over here in Europe. And then I noticed at least 60% of you guys are from the US. And whenever I talk to y'all, you say, yeah, I don't really care about Europe. It's something I hear so often. And it got me thinking, let me just get the most important part out of this, and that is that Ethereum is still a very popular winner here over in Europe, and is not really looking to change all that much. However, looking at it from this perspective here, Corda and Hyperledger are extremely huge as well, and together, if we were to take it that way, it would actually make up more than 27%. So it kind of looks like these, traditional financial services. Yeah, I mean, it's obviously number one, but it kind of shows that Ripple/XRP has a lot of potential in here as well, as not officially a blockchain enterprise, but still, I would consider them in this sector really, really popular as well. Bank of Japan explores prospects of a digital yen. Now, the whole story doesn't really matter that much, as all countries are eventually going to be looking at a digital version of their currency. What is important, though, is that we're seeing Japan, which is very well known for being a very progressive country in terms of crypto, and a lot of people over there know about it, that they are taking some steps as well into really, really getting everything digital and getting it further. I think that's really, really bullish, really, really good, because to me, it shows once more that we're a step closer to digitizing everything and really kind of getting to that internet of value that Ripple has been envisioning as well. And I know a lot of this is Ripple, but that's also because, well, they kind of got it locked down. They kind of got it in a certain way. They really niched themselves in perfectly. And even though I know it's only their first vertical, this whole remittance payments types of scenarios, yeah, it's really looking quite good if you think about it in the sense of everything's going digital. There's a growing concern for, the dollar and how it's doing. There's a growing concern for sending money around the world in a fast manner because, well, what if a crisis were to happen, somebody gets out of their job? You need to be able to send money instantly. And again, that's where they all, really, really thrive. Something else, though, I hear a lot of people saying $1 is a bullish target for VeChain. What do you guys think? P.S. I think it's very possible. Personally, think it's very, very possible for VeChain, but the question is, how long would that take? Because realistically speaking here, we are close to, let's see what we're close to. We're close to 1 cent here for VeChain. Really, really right around that mark. And thus, $1 would mean times 100. And I would say, it's not that difficult, not that crazy in a very, very bullish market. However, for where we are right now, it would take a very long time to really do times 100, It's doing plus 10% a day, but even if it were to do that for the next consecutive 30 days, I don't know how far you would get because I don't know how to do compound interest that well. But yeah, it would surely take, it would sure take a little bit of time to get to $1 or times 100. And that is from the perspective of doing 10% every day, which is really, really difficult. But really $1 is not that far off, really, really possible in my opinion, but I don't know when. And I want you guys to put it down below what you think. To be honest, mostly thought XRP wouldn't go that high to Bitcoin 20K. Never in a lifetime is what they said. Look where we're at now. Agree to some people that they say most people think small. I'm known for thinking big for people that know me. $1 is clearly not impossible. Well, to me, what I would say on all of this is, yeah, very often are you proven wrong. It's very easy to assume that things are not possible, but in the end, most of the time, it really kind of is, And it's just that we cannot really grasp just quite yet what the world would look like, or what concept of cryptocurrency wealth we should really envision. But in the end, it's all possible. It's just something we haven't really thought out too well just quite yet. $5 for XRP, clearly possible. $50,000 for Bitcoin, clearly possible. $1 for VeChain, clearly possible. What other coin? ADA, $1, simply possible. Even $3, I would say, simply possible. And you can just go on and forward. Yeah, a lot of these coins I have some high predictions of, and some really, really good good future predictions. X-Men XRP says on Twitter, XRP is the resistance. We're a part of something bigger. Ray proves that XRP is the one. Must watch for all XRP community members. Star Wars, The Rise of XRP. I'm all the XRP scene. XRP world. Palpatine is old financial system. Well, I didn't really care for the tweet that much. I was just wondering, I see a lot of these guys have this in their bio. The official superhero of the digital asset investor channel, or the official something. How does it work? And should I unfollow him for this? Because he's a traitor. He's officially a member of the DAI. he's trading the Dust TBC channel. He's a traitor. No, I'm just kidding, guys, of course. But I'm wondering, what is all that official type of member? Is it stupid? Is it childish? Or is it cool and fun? Let me know. And by the way, if you're enjoying them, don't forget to press the like button and subscribe. Lord XRP just says against the stream. And then a picture of fish spreading apart. And one fish going to the left, and the rest of the fish flocking to the right. Now, all right, the picture, I don't think really represents reality very well, because what you're seeing here is one fish goes to the left, will probably die alone, and won't really be able to get that much food, and will probably get eaten. All the fish to the right will most likely live a very happy life and move on. However, I would always say, if there's just where the masses go the other way in normal senses, in like kind of human scenarios, I would say that more so. Reason is, well, most of the time where most people go is just the easiest route. It's not necessarily the route with the best results, not really the route with the best results is kind of a good sum up of it all. It's just not going to get you the furthest. It might be the easiest, might be the simplest to go for, might be the shortest route. Really not the best route to where you want to go. Maybe it doesn't really lead to where you want to go at all. Maybe it's just a short route to, the normal. But a lot of you guys that are into crypto don't want normal. We want more than normal. We want the better life. That's one part. Or possibly just to get out of the state where you're in right now. And maybe by taking that normal route, well, normal 99%ers, they don't invest into crypto. Don't you forget that, guys. Not 1% of the world is invested into crypto, I'm assuming here. Definitely not a niche coin. Definitely no altcoin. Definitely not 1%. So you can consider yourself very, very lucky and very, very different from the rest, and definitely not normal in that sense. Not normal being a very positive term in this case. So if you feel offended, well, feel offended, because I don't give a shit. All right, Stellar. Stellar XLM has outperformed XRP since March CV crash. CV stands for this in the screen. Don't want to say it out loud because I've heard YouTube does not like that. XRP has had a hard time recovering from the CV crash of mid-March, whereas XLM seems to have fully recovered. I'm wondering, are you guys still holding XLM, if you ever have? Reason I've not been covering XLM as much on the channel as I used to do very, very often is because really they've not gotten themselves as much news as I'm used to. Normally, they would always get themselves a ton of news every single day. I'm talking about, let's say, a year ago or so. And I could almost update on them, bi-daily. Or how would you say that? Not you do today, you don't do it tomorrow, you do it the day afterwards. My English is not that good. I speak Dutch. English is the second language. Don't forget that. So please don't hate on my accent and whatnot. But yeah, that's just really why I've not been covering that too much. There's not that much to cover. All I can do is really dive deeper and look for some hidden things and whatnot, or give you some talks about the price. But why talk about the price every day? That's not what I'm here for, because a lot of us are long-term holders. We want to hold on to it and reap the benefits that are to be coming from the longer term, the big benefits, not the nasty 5%. We want the thousands of percentages. And yeah, related from that perspective, I don't really think it's important to cover them on a daily basis. Here, a very big piece of news, but it comes from 2 weeks ago. Swap in value with Stellar XLM is to never worry about fee facilitating global financial inclusion. Well, that's an obvious title, very obvious story. Not really anything new has been added here, but that's one of the most interesting things I saw in the last weeks. Another one, and interestingly enough, comes from the same website. Stellar XLM facilitates deriving benefits in Lumen for the skilled. Again, it's cool, but nobody cares, if I may be so brutal to say. Nobody really cares about this type of stuff. It's not going to get them further. It's not really a good or cool thing at all. So, yeah, what is there to say? So I've not gotten rid of my holdings, but I've gotten less happy with them, so to speak. And again, that kind of changed when I saw the longer term goal for XLM, and also when I think about Jeb McCallum creating it after he created XRP. If I think about it that way, I'm also like, I should be a little bit more bullish. But in the end, it's really because of the burn that hit me, and also the fact that they've gotten a lot less progress than they used to have. VeChain, on the other hand, I used to always bundle Stellar and VeChain videos together. For all of you guys that are here for a longer while, if you've been here for a little while, you know that. Yeah, VeChain, on the other hand, has been prospering like crazy. It's really insane to see the progress they've been making. It is really unimaginably crazy. But yeah, VeChain is speeding up for implementing blockchain enterprise solutions. VeChain CEO Sunny Liu revealed that the platform has been improving the implementation of its technology. VeChain's CEO confirms that the company has connections with the Chinese government. We knew all about that, but they're just confirming more and more and once more and once more and again and again and again that they are on a very huge path, guys. And I'm really, really excited for that. VeChain crypto hits year-to-date high in the latest intraday rally. What's next? I showed you guys this earlier. VeChain is doing extraordinarily good, plus 10%, and hit the highest point of the year. Press year-to-date, you'll see you right now are at the highest point at just above a cent. Really, really amazing. And VeChain recognized by early metrics as one of the most valuable startups. Pretty obvious to tell as well. VeChain was recognized by early metrics as one of the most valuable startups worldwide and praised for the potential of VeChain's technology. The VeChain Foundation has published its new financial report, which shows in detail for which activities funds of the foundation have been invested. Alright, but guys, that was it for today's video. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you press the like button and subscribe, and I will most likely and hopefully see y'all again in another crypto video. Don't forget to press the like button, don't forget to subscribe. Take care, everybody. Have a nice day.